What information can you gather by looking at the shape of a distribution? Well, they're primarily focused on three things. The first is the shape symmetric? Now, symmetric essentially just means that when you look at it, it's going to be the same thing on both sides. So the center is here, and if the data rises halfway and then falls, that's going to be symmetric. In a box plot or a box and whisker plot, the data is going to pretty much be even right down the middle, and median is going to be right down the middle. If it's not symmetric, that means it's going to be skewed. So it can be skewed left, or it can be skewed right. To be skewed left would basically means that it has a tail going to the left, like that. To be skewed right would means that it has a tail going to the right. So when you look at your data, it should look something like that. To be a box and whisker plot that was skewed to the left, that would mean that again, the majority of the data would be on the other side, so it looks like there's a tail more on the left. And the same thing, if it's skewed right, the majority of the data has a tail on the right, so the majority of the data is on the left. So let's put that into play now. So here's our first question. It says, what is the shape of this distribution? Well, again, if the median is right down the center, that means that it's going to be symmetrical. Half the data is on the left, half the data is on the right. That would be symmetrical. What about this shape? Well, again, since the tail of the data goes to the left, that means it's skewed to the left. It's not symmetrical. That would be right down the center. Skewed to the right should be pointing to the right. This one is also going to be considered skewed to the right. The tail is to the right. But as you can see here, they don't use the word skewed. They use right-tailed, which that means the same thing. Left-tailed, skewed left. Right-tailed, skewed right. What's the shape of this one? Well, again, most of my data is on the left. That means my tail is on the right. That's going to be, well, first of all, it should be skewed right, but it's really not symmetrical. That's the most important thing. Is it symmetrical? The answer is no. And just because I have a, just to do another round really quickly. Again, left-tailed. This one is pretty much symmetrical. About half the data is here's the center right here. It's pretty much symmetrical. Not exactly symmetrical, but it's pretty much symmetrical. This one is symmetrical. Right down the center, half on the left, half down the right. And then this one here would also be pretty much symmetrical. Half the data is on the left, half the data is pretty much on the right. Approximately symmetrical. So as you can see, I just did that assignment twice in no time. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it too. I hope this helps. Let's get it done.